you're in the right place, because today I'm going to share with you my step-by-step formula that I used to jumpstart my second Etsy shop and make over $2,500 in revenue. Now, this is a step-by-step formula on how to jumpstart Etsy sales in your shop. So it's assuming that you've already covered the basics that you need to be successful on Etsy, which includes picking a proven niche on Etsy, having a great product, great photography, SEO, and shop branding. A great analogy for what I'm going to be teaching you today is CPR. So when someone performs CPR, they're having to, essentially, that's what we're striving to do here with your Etsy sales. Since they're not coming in on their own, we have to do some hard work and put in some effort to manually drive as much traffic as possible and get the word out as much as possible so that those sales will start coming in. And then once you get a regular rhythm of steady sales coming in, then the shop is somewhat self-sustaining and you don't have to go through this process over and over again. This process is what we used when we opened our second shop earlier this year to get $2,775 in revenue in the first month steps. Now, that amount of revenue may not seem like a ton, but we were actually selling lower priced items compared to our first shop. For the amount that we were charging per item, I think that was a really great amount of revenue for our first 30 days. All right, so let's hop into the first step, which is to double down on Facebook. I'm assuming that most of you probably already have a Facebook account, but if you don't, you want to go ahead and create one, and you're going to invite anyone and everyone you know to be your friend on Facebook. So this is not a time to be shy. This is a time to think of anybody you went to high school with, your mom's friends, your cousins, anybody. Go ahead and friend everyone you can think of, and then also start searching for some local groups that you can join. So local business groups, local moms groups, even groups that are related to your product type. Just search all the different groups so that you can start interacting and engaging with people through your Facebook page and through Facebook groups. The whole point of this process is to start driving traffic to your shop to hopefully gain some sales. So you have to be on social media. You really have to be able to get the word out about your shop because most people probably don't know about it yet. And the algorithm on Etsy won't kick in to show you in the search until you get a few of your first sales. So it's up to you to drive the traffic in the beginning. Moving on to step number 2, which is to start a Facebook group for your business. Now, what you're going to have to do here is to create actually a Facebook page and a group for your business. They have to be linked, so you have to have a page and a group, but the group is where the magic is going to happen. So go ahead and create your Facebook page and your group, link them together, and invite everyone you know to join the group just like you did in the beginning. You invited them to be your friend, but now you're inviting them to join the Facebook group. You want to make sure your group looks really professional with your business branding and lots of great information about your business and your shop. Okay. Here's where it gets fun. So now you're gonna grow your group as big as possible. So the way that you do this is to do a week long of freebies. Really, it can be any amount of time that you want, but we did a week long. So we did Monday through Saturday, and every day we offered a different freebie or free item as a giveaway. The people that are part of your group will enter the giveaway to win, and you establish the requirements for what they need to do to enter. Different things they could do would be to like your freebie post, to share the post, to tag friends in the post, to comment. There's a lot of different great things, but what I will stress here is the best thing you can do is have them invite friends to join the group. So I'm not talking about just tagging friends. I'm talking about clicking the little invite friends button and sending in their friends to become part of the group. You could even make it where the more friends they invite, the more entries they get for the freebie giveaway. It's up to you. You can have fun with it and make the rules whatever you want, but inviting the friends will grow your group the fastest. I would recommend for each freebie day to change up the rules and the requirements a little bit so it doesn't get stale, and change up the items that are available for the giveaway that day. When we did the freebie week to grow our Facebook group, it was so much fun. Everybody loved it, and it really grew our group a ton, way more than I thought it would. It's exponential growth because you only know so many people to invite of family and friends, but when your friends are inviting their friends and then their friends are inviting their friends, your group can really grow exponentially. All right, we're almost ready to move on to the next 3 steps, but before I do, if you're getting value out of this video, would you give it a big thumbs up for me? That is such a help to our channel and I truly appreciate it. And also make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for your notifications so you don't miss any of our future Etsy videos. Okay, step number number 3 is to identify influencers to collaborate with. This could be people you follow on Facebook or Instagram, but I would highly suggest first thinking about your friend group. Do you have any connections within the people that you know in your circle that might have a little bit of a following? If so, you can reach out to that person and offer them either free items to review or a coupon code for a big discount in your shop for them to get their hands on some of your product to share with their followers. Now, the key here is to try to choose people that are only a couple steps ahead of you. Obviously, if you reach out to a blogger with 1 million followers and you only have a couple sales, they're not really going to be interested. They're probably not even going to give it the time of day. But if you reach out to someone that's just a few steps ahead of you, then you really could get some traction by collaborating and partnering with them. This way, you're getting your product out to people that you don't even know. It has the opportunity to be seen by a lot more people. Okay, for step number 4, we're going to go back to the Facebook business group that you just did your week-long of freebies. And this step is to launch your product with a discount. So on your Facebook group, you've been giving away items, you've had a lot of fun, you've been hyping it up, you've been getting engagement, getting followers, and now people are ready to see what they can actually buy from you. So you want to launch your product and you want to offer a big discount in the beginning to incentivize people to go ahead and make the purchase. I will encourage you to sacrifice a little bit here, even if it feels like you're just giving away things and you're not making money, because the focus here is not to make money really yet, it's to get the wheels turning, to get some sales on your listings so that the algorithm will kick in and boost your sales in the search. Yes, it may feel like you're losing out on the financial side a little bit with all of these freebies and discounts in the beginning, but trust me, it'll be worth it when those first few sales help your listings to get found easier in the search. One fun thing you can do in your group is to go live, to announce the discount and to announce the launch. So a lot of people love interacting, and going live is a really fun way to connect with people and to make it a big deal. And step number 5 is to try Etsy ads. So there are a lot of different opinions about Etsy ads. Some people like them, some people don't. My opinion is that they can be good if they're worth what you're spending on them. So the only way for you to know is to try them out, and I would start with a small dollar amount per day to set as your budget and just see if you get any return on them. You always want to weigh what you're spending in your ads budget compared to the worth and the value that it's bringing through sales. If you've been doing it for a while and you're not seeing any return with sales, then I would go ahead and turn them off. But if you are seeing some sales being made from them, then just weigh what you're spending and see if it's worth it and if you should up your budget or not. One note I'll make here is that you definitely don't want to become too dependent on them to where you can't make sales without them. That's never a good place to be. You should think of Etsy ads as supplementing what you've already built with the algorithm and in search. So in summary, the whole point of these steps is to break through the competition, to do everything you can to get those wheels turning and to get your first few sales so that the algorithm will kick in and then it becomes more self-sustaining. So like I said, it's not a long-term plan. This is really to jumpstart, to boost your sales right in the beginning, and then things will start rolling and becoming more automatic. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, don't put all your eggs in one basket, but I'm here to say, if there ever was a time to put all your eggs in one basket, this is probably it. If you're really serious about Etsy and you really want to make this your full-time income, now is the time to put all your eggs in that basket, to really go for it, to try your best to give every ounce of energy that you have towards this, and don't be put out for lack of effort. Getting those first few sales takes a lot of effort. It can take some sacrifice. You have to be willing to give in the beginning to receive something that's long-term and good for your shop. I hope you learned something today, and I am so hoping that you get that first sale very soon.